bagel was still on my desk when our staff returned to work 2 Mondays later. Still in its waxed paper wrapper, the buttered pumpernickel was exactly where I had left it when I had picked up my work bag and quickly made my way down the hall to the elevators. An announcement over the PA system directed us, "Stay in your offices." But I wasn't listening. Through my office window, I had already seen enough falling bodies to know that if I had any chance of getting home, this was it. When I returned to my office on that bright new September morning, I was unsure of what exactly I had expected to find. My desk, as usual, was neat, orderly. My computer was off, blank, seemingly shocked into silence. I touched the worn wood of my desk, running my fingers along its smooth surface, and watched as my fingertips traced 3 short lines in the dust. And that was when I noticed the fine layer of black soot that adorned the furniture, my chair, even the bagel. It took me a moment to realize where the dust had come from, and another minute to remember that these ashes were not only the end of the towers as we knew them, they were a sacred composite made up of concrete, mercury, flesh, memory. Having worked downtown at the Museum of Jewish Heritage, a living memorial to the Holocaust, for nearly 2 years, I and my colleagues had developed some particular and peculiar sensitivities about everyday objects and actions. For instance, when New York City had celebrated its cow parade the previous year, creating an installation of artist-designed cow statues in close proximity to city landmarks, we had to pass, thanks to an unwanted association with cattle cars. Having to live inside the perspective of genocide was part of our daily working lives, but in no way had it prepared us for what we all saw that morning. We had watched the world change before our eyes, eyes that were accustomed to bearing witness on a daily basis to the inhuman events that had come to shape history in the 20th century. We never believed that in the dawn of the 21st, we would be present as evil prevailed again in real time, just 4 blocks north. Now on September 24th, 2001, we were set to return to work. I pushed the button that brought my computer back to life, listening for colleagues' voices, the normal patter of a workday getting on with itself. I placed my jacket over my chair and grabbed a few paper towels from inside my desk drawer, gingerly wiped down the furniture and my keyboard, threw the bagel in the wastebasket. I thought about how very normal everything had seemed that other morning. And now I couldn't remember what I did, what came next, what was supposed to happen now. The computer creaked and hummed as it loaded the data, meetings, and memos that seemed to belong to another world. The calendar page opened up to that last date it had been checked, Tuesday, September 11. I scrolled to the first email and read the message from my colleague at the Lower Manhattan Marketing Association. Canceled, the subject line read. The email then went on, reminder, our Tuesday 8:30 a.m. meeting at Top of the World, WTC2, is canceled due to primary day. Don't forget to vote. It would be another month before our beloved museum would be open again to visitors to teach about loss and heartache. And it would be another year before we found the courage and compassion to mount an exhibition in memory of those who died that September morning. But on that first day back, As I heard the voices of my colleagues and friends returning to engage in the sacred work of memory, I finally remembered why I was there, to bear witness, because I was alive.